Thanks for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe.
Wild, crazy, genius fixing things. So what seems to be the problem? My car's overheating. Radiator has been broken many times. I think it's like third or fourth time I replaced it. It's very low to the ground, very good gas mileage. But because of that, the radiator has scraped the ground a couple of times. I don't think this side of the radiator works. I don't know if it's pinched or what's going on, or it doesn't work well. I suspect that doesn't work very well. This one, I think this is the main radiator. This is the secondary radiator. The main radiator works for about 20 minutes until everything gets too hot. Once it starts getting too hot, I think the secondary one's supposed to kick on and cool it down, and it doesn't cool it down after 20 minutes. It gets too hot for it to cool everything down. But essentially, I take and I throw water out here, and then I can cool it down, run it for a little bit longer. So my plan is, so that I don't have to get out of the car to put water on the radiator, is use my 8-gallon bucket of water, my little pump. Mostly, I wanted to show you 4,000 watt power inverter. One thing I wanted to show you was coming out of the back where we had the power inverter coming out back there. It's I've got it plugged into a plug up here that I can easily switch on and off right there. I've got a water pump. I've got an 8-gallon bucket of water. There we go. Okay, so the power inverter's on. A power strip. I'm gonna open up my water container. Yeah, that's about 4 gallons of water in there. I'm gonna throw my 1/3 horsepower pump in the water. It's a submersible pump. Essentially, as soon as I put power to it, it will start pumping water up. I've opened my window. I'm going to take this through my window. Take it up here. Essentially, that's about exactly where I want it to go, right there. I know I should probably clip these down in different places. Mostly, I want water to come to the front here. I think I'm going to, because I know this frame isn't very sturdy. I might put this right here, because then I don't have to keep the hood open at all, in theory. I'm going to clip this and I'll be back. Okay, so what I did, of course, was I clipped that water hose right there. Got run along the outside. I believe, because it's coming through the frame here, I should be able to close the hood without interfering with anything. Got it running in there. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on with the switch back here. Got a little switch back here. Turn it on. That should give me power. And you can hear it starting to pump. And let's see if it's starting to pump water up there. Oh yeah. Oh my God. It's pumping a lot of water up there.
How did it turn out?
So I took my car on a 45-minute drive. Essentially was coming home from work on a Monday. It was rush hour traffic. Took about 45 minutes, and I drove with this new system, water cooling system in my car. Essentially, I watch for it to get over 190 degrees, and once it gets over 190, then I start watching to see when I need to cool it down, because of course at 210 it will overheat it'll burn all the gaskets out. So once it gets to 200, you really have to stop and pull over and do something about it. You let it cool down for a while, or put water on it. But I was watching it. As soon as it hit 190, I would start to keep track, so when it hit 194, I would pump all this water in. And since you saw my test, it pumped out 4 gallons of water in like 3 seconds. I did it in very small increments. And so it happened 4 times. I got up to 194 4 times in a 45-minute period. And I hit my little switch and cooled the water thing down, and it actually never went above 194. As soon as I hit the little water cooling, essentially I dumped gallon of water in. You know, every time it got to 194, I dumped like a gallon of water on the radiator, and then yeah, it cooled. It cooled after a couple of minutes. It cooled right back down. At one point, I did on the freeway. I had a cop pull up next to me. He was kind of checking me out. He's like, "Look at this hose, you know, going outside of the car." You know, I didn't have to dump the water while he was doing. I was making sure I didn't dump the water while he was driving next to me. But there they go, right there. Anyways, I know he was looking for a reason to pull me over because he was like, "What in the heck's this guy got a hose going outside of his, coming out of his window, going to his engine?" You know, but they didn't find a good reason to pull me over. So it was rush hour. You know, he's middle of lots of traffic and stuff. So, but I know they were looking at me crazy like. But yep, I made it home. It worked fine. Crazy invention seems to be working good. I only took it out that one time. We'll try it again another time.
Like and subscribe.